Okay, so the only section that I'm going to go over on Skill Builder 21, the one I'm going to start with, is expressions. So I want you guys to remember that expressions means you're solving it. So usually you're going to be plugging in or substituting for letters. So my first one tells me that I have p squared plus m times n. So it tells me that p equals 2, so I know I have 2 squared plus m, which is 3, times n, which is -1. So I know 2 to the second power just means 2 times 2, and so 2 times 2 is 4. So exponents come first according to order of operations. I always want to remember that I've got parentheses first, then exponents, then multiplication and division. If I have them both, I work left to right. And then I've got addition and subtraction last, where if I have them both, I work left to right. So my exponent came first, so 2 times itself gives me 4 plus, and then I've got to do my multiplication because I still have multiplication before addition. So 3 times -1 is going to give me a -3. So here's where I have positive combined with a negative. So I want to model it. If I have 4 positives, 1, 2, 3, 4, combined with 3 negatives, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to end up with 3 zero pairs that will all cancel out, and I'm left with 1 positive. So my answer there is a +1. Okay, so next is a new section for us. It's using ratios, unit rates, constant and proportionality, and proportions. We just finished this unit during the week before Christmas break, and we're still going to be using those skills. So I want to go over that. The first part says if there are 32 cupcakes for 16 people, write a ratio for cupcakes to people. So it tells us we have to use cupcakes first and then to people. So it has to be in this order. Our number of cupcakes always has to be on the left side, and our people always has to be on the right because that's how I asked for it. So it told me 32 cupcakes for 16 people. So 32 cupcakes to 16 people. That's our first way to write it. Our second one is using a colon. So got 32 to 16. Notice my order stays the same because I'm still talking about cupcakes and people. And then my last way to write it is as a fraction. So my cupcakes will come first and then my people. I could reduce this ratio because 32 is twice the size of 16, so I could reduce it to 2 to 1, but I don't really need to. It's not asking me to. Finding the unit rate is that when we go to that rate for 1. So it's setting up a proportion to solve it. It says tile costs $25 for 20 square feet. How much does it cost for 1 square foot? So when I look at it, I gotta think, how do I get from 20 to 1? I'm gonna divide by 20. So if I divide 25 by 20, that's gonna give me my unit rate. You guys have to do that. The last section on there that I'm gonna talk about is the graph. You already have your points, so now you're just going to be plotting your points. Your X is 1, your Y is 2. So I'm gonna go to where my X is 1 and my Y is 2. So you'll plot it there and continue on. Good luck with the rest.